Hello everyone.
Hi.
You can see our wonderful Christmas tree behind us. That's from the vlog of where we were cutting it down.
And now it's all decorated and has some beautiful ornaments on it. Most of which those ones are from when Eric and I have known each other and from our anniversaries and things. So, and all of our travels and whatnot.
We mostly wanted to talk to you guys today in kind of a diary sort of for us, just to remember some things. But as you saw, the last video was our engagement. And we are engaged, and she has a ring on her finger, and she's very happy about that, as you can tell. It sparkles pretty good. But we have the video up, and you can see most of it there. But we just kind of wanted to talk about what we were thinking and how the day went on, so that's what this video is for. So it started, I said I was going to take you on a date. And we got in the car, got on the road. I had the ring hidden in my dresser the whole time, and so I put it in the trunk, but I started second guessing myself when I was going on the road, and so I pulled over and said I had to check for a coupon for our date, and secretly going in the back in the trunk to check to make sure I had the ring.
Don't worry, I actually never believed there was a coupon the entire time, kind of, because usually if we don't do coupons, we do like stuff from the Groupon site, and so which that you could just use your phone, you don't have to print it out, and so it was already suspicious.
I'm a suspicious kind of guy, but it was there, and so we hit the road. We went to Corvallis, which is where we both went to school and where we met. So we went to Sherry's, and it's the place where I got your phone number because I said I was good at leaving voicemails, and I wanted to leave you a voicemail, and you secretly were like, alright, I'll give you my number. I think you were willing.
I was willing. I was very happy to give you my number. I thought I was being very sly.
So I got her number and I called her, and she picked up. I said, wait, I'm trying to leave you a voicemail. But of course she didn't know my number, and so I finally left her a voicemail. Anyway, we ate at Sherry's this day, and went from there on to get some meat at Newport at this meat market that's really good. And let me back up. The Sherry's moment, what were you thinking? Did you know something was going on?
Yeah, I mean, so Sherry's, it's like a Denny's where there's a lot of them, and so if we were just going to eat at Sherry's, we could have eaten at any of them that were along the, hour and a half drive. But that one is the one where it all started, so I knew that it was special, and also because we usually would eat breakfast at some other place. Like, I don't think we've eaten at that Sherry's since that day. So
I think you had an inkling that something was going on.
Happening. Something was happening.
And you knew it wasn't at the meat market. Oh.
No.
So then we went to the glass blowing or glass shaping forming place, and we made our heart. So you can see that in the video. It was really cool. And we just have to somehow go down and pick it up.
Yeah.
Get it. But it turned out really cool, and it's something we'll remember. They'll have our name and stuff engraved in the back of it.
One thing I thought was like, I had told Eric that I wanted to go do one of those like glass blowing classes, and so I wasn't sure, like maybe that was the entire surprise, because he told me that's what the coupon was for, and so anyway, like I wasn't sure. I was like, maybe that's the whole thing and not just like that it's a proposal, like it was just that, because I don't know, Eric does really nice things for me, fairly often, and he makes it seem like it's a big thing, but it could, like that was a big thing to go do that class and to drive down that far. I mean, that's not just like your dinner and a movie date night. So I wasn't super sure.
And then after that, we drove, and you were guessing maybe something about a lighthouse, and I knew you were referring to maybe a proposal at a lighthouse.
Yeah.
Which is where you had worked before, and it's a really nice lighthouse. We've shared some good times there. But the movie theater where I ended up proposing to her was right beyond that, so I drove right past it, throwing you off.
Well, so one thing is that I know that right now the lighthouse is also like under construction, and so you can't even see it really. It's covered up by a bunch of tarps and scaffolding and all of that. And so you could still go up in the lighthouse, probably, if you have connections like we do, and so that would have been something, but it wouldn't have been the same because the lighthouse would have been completely covered with stuff. And so, like, walking up the staircase, you wouldn't have been able to look out the windows or anything. So anyway, it's probably better that it wasn't there because the lighthouse wasn't in its full
glory.
Its full glory.
So we did the whole proposal thing. David, my friend, and his wife, Brittany, were actually there ahead of time setting it all up. All the people at the theater were really nice and helpful with me setting it up. The GM, April, was really good. And so we went in and bought the tickets. Everything seemed normal. You got popcorn. We went into the theater. We were the only ones there, which was not uncommon. And sat there. I was nervous. I was really shaky and just trying to keep a normal conversation going with you. I don't know if you could tell anything. But yeah, we sat there. You went out and filled your water, and I was hoping you'd come back in time for the previews because that's when it was starting. We got to your part, and or when I went up on the screen, I remember you said out loud, "What?" So I knew it was a surprise, and I think it was. Mm-hmm. And it was a nice moment. I got down on one knee and said some nice stuff to you. Mm-hmm. And you said yes. Mm-hmm. And you said, "You got to put my ring on," or something like that.
Well, he just was on his knee with the ring, standing there after I said yes. So we're like, "Well, now what?" I said, "Well, you have to put the ring on my finger." I'm not going to do it. You have to.
So I put it on and then gave you some flowers, and David and Brittany came and thanked them and thanked the people at the theater. They even had the nice marquee up on the thing saying, "Congratulations, Eric and Erin." And it was really nice. And afterwards, we tried to go call people, but no one was available at the time. And so we ended up calling them on the way home. Mm-hmm.
It was a late night.
Yeah.
That was one thing, because not only was it, waiting until people were off work, but we were still all the way in Newport and had, like a good 2.5, 3 hour drive all the way back up to the Portland area. And so, I mean, it was just a late night. And then, I know I had to wake up at 5:45 the next day for work. I'm not saying it's not worth it, because obviously it was. But just that,
it was a struggle to drive home.
I mean, I ended up driving his car for part of the way home because he was falling asleep.
I hit a wall after probably just being nervous and tired and excited and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. I hit a wall on the way home, and I said, "I cannot drive anymore."
So I got to drive his car. But
yeah, I know.
Yeah, so it's fine. But yeah, so we just got to, talk with our family, and everyone was so excited, which was really nice. I mean, not that I was worried or anything, but it was just nice to know that you have that support backing you up, and that, I found out that Eric had called my brother and had talked to my parents and had talked to Megan, and so, he had talked to a bunch of people, which is nice because not only is it, sort of traditional for the groom to talk to the bride's or future bride's parents, but also it's kind of one of those double checks that, even if we feel that our relationship is 100% perfect, you know, there's times where maybe like people feel that way, and then their family's like, but have you talked about this or whatever? And so it's nice to have those extra like confirmations from other people that what you think is in your relationship and is solid and good, that other people agree with that. And so I know that they, you know, agreed that we were at that point, and we got a lot of people asking, you know, oh, when is the date? When is the date? And we're like, I don't know, we just got engaged.
That's probably the number one question that we got right when we told everyone was, oh, when's the date?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let us get through today.
Let's just enjoy right now. So we did enjoy the day, and it was really fun, and a special moment. It turned out flawlessly. Like I said in the other video, there was a lot of flaws that could have happened that didn't. David was saying that the video kept freezing, which it played perfectly when we were in there, which is really nice. And just, you know, things could have slipped, or, you know, a whole bunch of stuff.
I would pick up on stuff too.
I know. I had to keep a good secret with her. But I love this one very much, and I look forward to spending the rest of my life with her, and really love you.
I really love you. And I am thankful for all of the work that he did and put into this to make it a special day. And so thank you very much.
You're welcome. And I timed it so it wouldn't be Christmas, but it was right before it. So this is coming up Christmas time. So Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
And you have a nice present now on your finger that you get to show off and enjoy. And so we'll be uploading a few more Christmas videos here, and plus on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day we'll try to film a little bit to share our holiday for the first time together.
Our first Christmas together.
We're trying it out where we will spend Christmas Eve here in Oregon with my family, and then we'll fly down Christmas Eve night to California.
Go to bed, and then wake up, and then have Christmas Day with my family.
Yes.
So
we'll see how that works, and we're excited, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.